Welcome to Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good day, rest of your day on Friday with trading. We ended up down for the day, but we did break the streak that we had going, the down streak on our portfolio, which was good to see. We'd actually been down about 4 weeks in a row. That was the record. That's the first time we did that this whole year. But we did break that habit this past week. We actually had a green week, so we're happy with that. Hopefully we can keep that trend up this week and for a few more weeks kind of make up for all that downtime we had. But I want to talk about some trades we made, a couple of trades, some stuff going on with a couple of our stocks that we've been trading. So we'll talk about that. We'll also take a look at what's going on in the market tonight, as well as kind of talk about our game plan for the coming week and some things that's going on with our stock. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our portfolio and see what's going on with that tonight. All right, as you can see here, we do have some that were in the red on Friday. The NKLA, now we weren't holding any of that. Well, we did. That's right, we did buy some of that Thursday, I think it was. So we were holding some of that. I actually bought it Thursday when it started to dip. But it continued to dip on Friday, so we bought some more. So we did add some more of that in KLA. Let's see, we bought that at 31.12. We bought that at 31.12 on Friday. So kind of just improving our cost average there. That had some bad news from one of the analysts, I think it was a short person that's shorting the stock, said that their battery technology was a fraud or something like that. So didn't like that news too well, but they did just make this deal with GM. So we'll see how that all pans out. Of course, the CEO saying that guy's they may take some legal action against them and that kind of thing. So that's the kind of crazy stuff that goes on with stocks sometimes. You just have to put up with it. Of course, if you look at under that ticker, you'll see there's all kinds of lawsuits and things that it's just the same old. You see it with all kinds of stock. That's something you don't need to really get alarmed about stocks when you see law firms getting involved with them. It happens all the time. So just kind of blow that off and just focus on what's happening with the company and that kind of thing. So, but we did add to that one, so that's good. We got it building per stake a little bit. We traded that real well just recently, so we want to hopefully see if we can make some money on that again. We've traded it twice for some good gains. So VXRT had a good day, up 10.88%. Didn't see any real big news on that or anything, but it did take a good little jump there, so that's good. We'll take it. EXAS had a pretty good day, $2 and something up, now over the 75 level. We're looking for 88 on that one or so before we get out of that one. 3% gain on Friday. HTBX pretty flat, 3% down. That's not much for when you're talking 3 pennies. So we're kind of just watching that one for pop. It's going to take a good pop to even get our money back on that one right now. So we're not paying a whole lot of attention to it. NVAX had a pretty decent day. We did trade that one. We had bought, as you recall, we had bought some shares one day last week. I think it was the day Thursday. I think it was Thursday when we bought that. I'm trying to look here and see. On 9/10 we bought it at 93.13. So what I've been doing there is I've been buying those and trying to make a day trade. Of course, I didn't make the day trade. I had to wait till Friday to sell. But did buy it at 93.13. We sold Friday at I think it was 95 or something like that. But we did sell those Friday, and so what we're really doing is we're swapping out expensive shares for these cheaper shares and improving our cost average. Not something I normally do, but with NVAX, because of how much we made on that this year, I'm doing that, and I just feel better having it down there and already taking that loss while we're ahead of the game as far as our cash that we pocketed this year, not just with NVAX, with several others. So it did cut into the pocketed cash for the year, but that's okay. We're still pretty good on that as well. Just kind of give you an idea, I was looking at the Dow. The Dow for the year, is up 1.95%. 1.95% is not great, but it's green. That's a CD type money there. S&P, now that's doing a lot better. It's up 11.33% for the year so far. So that's good for the past year. No, that's for the year to date. So year to date, that's 11.33%. And then if you go look at the NASDAQ is up 32.85%. So that one's been on fire. So NASDAQ 32.85%. Now we are beating the Dow, we are beating the S&P, but the NASDAQ has taken the lead on us. We were beating them earlier than before NVAX had its drop, but we are behind them now. But we're still doing very well. So like where we're at, we're beating that Dow, beating the S&P, beating the banks, beating the CDs. So you can't argue with that. The NASDAQ's got us right now, but the year's not over yet. Hopefully we can beat all three before the year's over with, especially if NVAX comes back. So we're doing well on that. We've actually got our NVAX shares cost average it now at 98.73 in one account. 98.73, and then in another account we're sitting at a 103.94 price, and we may be able to improve that this week by making another one of those trades. Okay, so we may do that. We're gonna let the cash settle down. We are sitting at a 18.34% cash, so that's a pretty good spot. We'd like to be a little bit higher than that. I like 25 to 30 myself, but we'll get there. Okay. So that's kind of where we're at on that. Let's go back to our portfolio. Okay, so XOM down 0.25%, nothing major there. X down another 1.37%. Those two have just been getting beat up here lately. We just got to ride it out. And ACB, that's one of those that's gone through the reverse split we're really not paying much attention to. Okay, so that's the way the portfolio looked this week, as far as Friday goes anyway. So what are we going to do next week? We're going to take a look at our stocks. We may make these same type trades if we can. Would love to see that EXAS get on a run there, but I'm not sure what's going to get that going. I mean, it looks like it's trying to turn now, but this election's I'm thinking kind of going to keep everything kind of volatile right now anyway. So, but NVAX, we may try to do one of those day trades again if we see a good little dip. I do want to talk about NVAX a little bit. They are doing a tour, where they go and do these tours to these different financial places and medical places. Last on the 10th, they did go to Citibank, and they did a presentation there. Now, the day they did that, the stock opened at about 92.83, and it jumped up to 99.41. So sometimes what happens when they do these presentations, you do get a bit of a pop, and then it may sell off. So be watching for that on these dates I'm fixing to give you. There's a H.C. Wainwright presentation on the 14th. That's going to be tomorrow. So that'll be tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. They'll do a little presentation there. So that's the same time the market opens. So we'll just see if they get any kind of little pop out of that at the beginning of the market. Watch for that. Then on 9:15, they're going to place Cantor. Cantor presentation at 11:20 Eastern. So kind of watch for that around that 11:20 time on 9:15. See if we can get a pop out of that. Morgan Stanley on 9:16. So you got 3 days in a row, it looks like here. 9:16 as well at 12:30 Eastern. That's around lunchtime there. So watch for that. So and then again, a week later from there, they've got another one at Leerink, I think it is, 9:23 at 9 o'clock Eastern. So that's another one they'll be doing. That's a week later. So that looks good. I'm looking at the resistance level right now on NVAX is about 95.79. What I was kind of eyeballing today. 95.79 looks like a good resistance level. We need to get past that. If we do, it may go up pretty good from there. Maybe around that $100 range, 99, where it got to the other day. Support seems to be around that 93, 93.05, 93.10 level as well. So watch for that. So if it gets down to that 90, 93.05, that's where I may make one of those purchases, and then see if I can make a day trade to make it a little bit better. Make a few bucks, and also trade out some more expensive shares again, get that cost average even further down. So that's what we'll be looking for. And anything else, NKLA, we're going to watch that one close. Hopefully that one will stop the bleeding. It looks like it found a good spot. I did get in at a decent spot at 31.12. It looks like it's gone up $1 since then. So I think I got a good place there, as long as it didn't keep getting beat up on Monday. But that one can turn it can turn in a hurry when they get some good news. So watch that one real close. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. Keep an eye on those, looking for any opportunities to get anything else. Kind of want to try to build up that cash, though, as closer we get to this election. Well, we're not far off. I mean, here we are in September, the November election coming up right around the corner. So the more cash I can get, the better I feel prior to the election anyway. So that might be the game plan. But, when things dip, sometimes that's just opportunity, and you just got to do it. And, that's the way it goes. Sometimes you got to put that cash away, though. Let's just take a quick peek at the market and see what's going on with that real quick. All right, let's see here. On our futures here, we do have some green going across the board there. That is awesome. So maybe we'll start out the week strong. I hope so. Pre-market, we're at 176 on the Dow, 24 on the S&P, and then 118 on the NAS. The NAS looks like it's jumping there good. So that's been the strong point for sure. Let's take a peek at the Asia and see if there's anything going on there. Nothing's opened on there yet. A little early in the day. Oil, let's just take a quick peek at that. Kind of flat as well. But it's been on the downward trend. We had gotten over 40 there for a while. Now it's back down to 37. So that's all demand. That's all demand. So we'll be just having to watch that and try to get into the upward trend on that as well. But the good news is our gas is cheap, right? So I'm not complaining too much. That stuff will turn. It's going to turn one day. So I'm kind of enjoying these $20 fill ups. But have a great rest of your day and a great week this week, and we'll holler at you later on in the week. All right? Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking this button right here. Thanks. Bye.